Hello everybody, this is the CCG collector and I've got some more booster packs to open. Now I'm sure many of you have, all two of you, have thought to yourselves, well, he calls himself the CCG collector, but all I ever see are Star Wars cards. What other CCGs does he collect? Well, to answer that question, I will show you these booster packs right here. That lost a little of its dramatic effect. Cover up that little item there. Middle Earth collectible card game. Now this is a game that I found out very late about. I believe it was originally released in 94, 95, around the same time as the Star Wars one. Gave out a little bit sooner. And it is the most complicated collectible card game that I think I know of. It is like Star Wars is complicated. I'm pretty sure this is even more complicated. I don't even understand all the rules myself yet, and once I do, I will definitely post a walkthrough or tutorial or other guide on my channel so that you guys can find this great game as well. Most of my Middle Earth cards I found on eBay at pretty good prices. I think it was part of an estate sale. So I've never opened a Middle Earth booster before. The exception to my set, I mean, it's nearly complete. I think I have two sets that are missing cards, the Lidless Eye and the Unlimited Wizards expansion. So here I am to hopefully fill out that Unlimited Wizards. I see that these packs, being 20 years old or whatever, are a little bit tough to open. I did not try this before I started filming, so bear with me as I try to figure out how to get these guys open. Alrighty. This is the first time I have ever pulled cards from a Middle Earth CCG booster pack. The first thing you will notice is that its unlimited version has a blue border. Star Wars has white. A lot of them have white, like Magic does, but they chose to go with blue for some reason. I do not know the order of these cards. I don't know what are commons, what are uncommons, what are rares. I'm a collector, not a player, not a seller, so I don't need to know these things. But let's see what we've got here. William, of course, the Stone Troll. Mount Doom. Palantir of Minas Tirith. The Pale Sword. Okay, now see, some of these seem like they're really good cards. Iriadoran Coast. Ori. Enedwaith. Halfling Strength. Now I know that's a common. Udun. New Friendship. Lure of the Senses. Risky Blow. Test of Lore. Orc Warband, and Miruvor. This card game should not be confused with the Lord of the Rings trading card game, which came as a response to the movies. These actually were built around... son of a gun. These were built around J.R.R. Tolkien's books. The Lord of the Rings, sure. Also The Hobbit, I believe. Like you'll find a Thorin Oakenshield and a Bilbo in there. But also, I'm sorry guys, but also the Silmarillion. There's a lot from there, and it's all artwork by some well-known artists like John Howe and Ted Naismith, or Naismith, or however it's pronounced, and many, at least to me, not so well-known artists. Boy, I really don't want to... Okay. But one of the reasons that I like collecting this game is that it's art as well as a game that you can play. It's why I like all customizable card games, but specifically this one, because Great Shield of Rohan. I'm just going to go through these. Bear Jill. Like, see, I don't even know who this guy is. I've read the books along. Ooh, Dwar of Wa. Now he is one of the ring wraiths. A Friend or Three. Elf Stone. So you see that this one covers all sorts of regions. You know, Star Wars has location cards. The Middle Earth CCG has regions and locations that you play. The idea, it's kind of like... Sorry if I'm getting the light there. It's kind of like the Lord of the Rings card game in that both players play both sides. The idea is that you are one of the 5 wizards, the Istari, I think. You can see my Middle Earth lore is not quite up to snuff. One of the 5 wizards, Gandalf, Saruman, Radagast, and then 2 blue ones, that were sent to Middle Earth to kind of keep things under control. And the goal is to amass a party, maybe not amass, but assemble a party of people to help keep Middle Earth good and on the right track against the hazards and the minions of the evil one, which you play both sides. Oh, Narsil. That is Aragorn's sword. Well, Isildur's sword and then Aragorn. Anyway, so you go from site to site and you play your guys and the your fellowship or whatever you want to call it, and your opponent plays Thorin. I'm sorry I'm so disjointed in my talking here, but one thing I don't understand, and if anyone knows, please tell me in the comments what the 2 is. You'll have an Aragorn 2, you'll have a Thorin 2. I don't think they ever printed a Thorin 1, and I don't know that there was a Thorin before this Thorin, so I don't know where that's coming from. If someone wants to clue me in, that's great. Anyway, you are assembling your own party, and the idea is you're trying to reach a certain amount of points, like not influence points, fellowship points, something like that. You're trying to reach a score before the other person reaches a score. So you assemble your party, and you also have hazards that you send against your opponent's party. And they do the same to you. And over the course of several turns, you establish who was the better wizard. So that is the Middle Earth CCG. I've got a few more boosters I'll open in a later video. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.